Imagine living a life where your joy is no longer dependent on how much affection you receive from others, where missed calls, silent treatments, or thinking of you texts don't control your emotions. This isn't some distant dream from the past. It's a mindset you can begin to embrace right now. Stoicism, a philosophy that has stood the test of time, offers us a path to that inner calm. It teaches us that true peace and happiness come from within, not from the ever-changing external world. But how does this connect to wanting someone to miss you? In love and relationships, it's easy to chase attention, seek signs that we matter, and equate validation with worth. We think that being missed means we're valuable. But Stoicism flips that idea. It urges us to turn inward, to cultivate emotional independence, and to ground ourselves in the present moment rather than in external attachment. Ironically, when we live this way, confidently and authentically, we become more magnetic. People notice, and yes, they miss us without us ever trying to be missed. This video explores how living and loving with a Stoic mindset not only transforms your internal world, but also strengthens your relationships. It's not about playing games or strategies. It's about becoming whole, independent, and grounded in your values. And when you live that way, people naturally gravitate toward you. So stay with me as we unpack how to become someone who is genuinely missed, not because you chase it, but because you live it. In our pursuit of a meaningful life, we often fall into the trap of needing external approval to feel good about ourselves. We let our mood rise and fall with the opinions and actions of others. Especially in matters of love, we begin to rely on validation to feel seen and appreciated. But what if there's a better way? A more powerful path to peace? Stoicism shows us that the only thing we truly control is our own mind, our choices, our reactions, our thoughts. When we stop giving away that control, we reclaim our peace. This isn't about becoming emotionally distant. Stoicism doesn't demand that we suppress our feelings. It encourages us to understand them. It wants us to build relationships based on respect, not need. When you focus on personal growth, purpose, and self-mastery, you create a life that is fulfilling from the inside out. And that fulfillment makes you naturally magnetic. The paradox is simple. The less you try to be missed, the more others miss your presence. Why? Because independence is powerful. Wholeness is attractive. So if you want to be truly missed, invest in yourself. Study, grow, and reconnect with what makes you feel alive. The Stoic path isn't easy, but it's deeply rewarding. It teaches us that joy doesn't come from how much we're desired. It comes from how aligned we are with our values and purpose. At the heart of Stoicism is the principle that we don't control the outside world. We only control how we respond to it. That simple truth is incredibly liberating. It means your happiness doesn't have to rely on someone else's attention, affection, or approval. It means you can love without clinging, connect without losing yourself. You become someone who shows up with presence and strength, not need. This mindset doesn't just change how we relate to others, it transforms how we live. Stoic virtues like courage, wisdom, and moderation become our compass. They help us face adversity with clarity, build relationships based on integrity, and navigate life with resilience. Stoicism reminds us that life is full of change, and our ability to adapt to that change with grace is the key to peace. So instead of seeking control, seek alignment. Focus on what you can influence, your actions, your purpose, your growth. Choose to live with presence, speak kindly, act with intention. Show up for yourself and others without needing anything in return. That's where strength is born. That's where peace takes root. The Stoics, Seneca, Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, they all taught that meaning doesn't come from applause or recognition. It comes from living in harmony with your nature. From doing the hard thing when it's the right thing. From choosing virtue even when it's inconvenient. That's where lasting joy lives. And yes, challenges will come. That's part of life. But when you meet those moments with Stoic calm, with inner clarity and purpose, you find strength you didn't know you had. You begin to trust yourself more, and people will feel that energy. They'll respect it, they'll miss it when it's not around. So as you walk this path, remember, being missed isn't the goal. Wholeness is, self-mastery is, peace is. And from that space of quiet confidence, everything else, love, connection, fulfillment, naturally follows. That is the power of Stoicism. That is the beauty of living with intention.